Okay then, you want to quickly and easily create a QR code campaign. Right, well, you go to, well, first of all, I'm gonna just mention this. Even Mozilla is favoritish of this. If you can, do take action today. If that bill gets through in the US for the internet censorship, that's the beginning of the end, I can tell you that. So be aware of that. Right, so we go to QRCode.nl. And you'll notice immediately that you already have a QR code generator on the website. But many websites do have those, right? So you can simply type in a URL and you'll get a QR code for that, and you can use it on your website or wherever you want to use it. It's going to be a bit more tricky if you want to use that on the side of a building or on a poster, because the quality of the QR codes on every website that are created are not good enough to blow them up. Nevertheless, so how do we actually create a real campaign that you can monitor and you can see who is scanning the QR codes, etc., etc.? Well, if you scroll down a little bit, it says here, so what are you waiting for? Sign up today. So let's do that. So let's just sign up today. We're counting, right? It's like, what, 5 seconds? We went to the website and we clicked on sign in today. You fill in a username, you fill in an email, password, verify the password. I agree, use the registration code, and then you get another form which is complimentary, so you don't need to fill in all the stuff. Just click OK and then you're registered. It could be that you get an email and you need to click on the activation link. That's usually how it goes, and I think it's the same way here as well. Once you're registered, you just simply log in. We're going to do that now. No, I do not. Okay, and if you then either type QRCode.nl or you go to the main website and then click on the QRCode.nl button, okay, now we can actually really start to create some campaigns. And the campaign is focused on web pages. Okay, so you got a web page with a product or with a another marketing campaign which is running, and you want to use the QR code to send people to that web page. Okay, so I'm gonna simply create a shortened URL here, which is this one, which goes to a YouTube video. I'm gonna say shorten, and what it does is it's going to create a shortened URL for this URL. Basically, that means this is your QR code that has been created. Somebody scans it, that person goes to this website, but immediately is forwarded to this website. And the person scanning the QR code is not going to notice that, you know, he first paid a visit here and then went through that. He doesn't notice that. The good thing about it that is when we can, you know, gather all the information about the person scanning, the time, the date, is he using a phone, what kind of phone, etc., etc. Where is he from? Okay, so the next step that we need to do, and of course I'm explaining it all now, but I think we're now in 10 seconds. Okay, so it says here, do you wish to add details to the new 2LK URL? Ah, yes, I do. Okay, so we're on the details page. This is a shortened URL. This is a QR code, and if you want to use this QR code, just right click and save it. Okay, this is the original URL and the time it's created, and last clicked, nobody, and user, well, in this case, Harry. Okay, so this is a project, and we'll call this project Bill Shatner video, because the YouTube video is a kind of funny Bill Shatner video. So Shatner singing, oops, okay. Tags can be very interesting as well, especially if you have some more campaigns running, or if you have more shortened URLs. So we'll just call this Shatner YouTube video. Okay. Now we'll go back to the URL manager. So let's do that. And you'll notice it's empty. You got the top 5 hits, but basically shows you that URL that you've created and nothing else, because the page hasn't been visited yet. So there are no statistics for that. So while I'm chatting with you, I'm just simply going to start up my QR code reader on my phone, so that we can scan the QR code. Okay, now down here you can click on the magnifying glass to get back to the page we just were, and you'll still notice that there's no statistics available. So let's okay, I'm simply going to scan the QR code right now, and you'll hear it on my phone as well. Oh, there it goes, loading, and I say just visit it. So now my phone is visiting the website, and it asks me, you want to see the YouTube movie or you want to visit the website? I'm going to say visit the website. Okay. If I go back to the URL manager, you'll all of a sudden notice we do have some hits. Alright? And if I go back to the statistics for this specific project, you'll notice that we do have some hits now. Now the first, the iPad Apple WebKit is a the tool that I'm using to scan the QR codes. Actually scans the code and then itself wants to see where the URL is going to show the user before the user is actually going there in the browser. And so that's those two hits up here, and this is me with my mobile phone. Okay, and if you you say, okay, where the heck is that? You just click on the IP address. It opens up a new window, and the window is going to show you exactly where it is in Google Maps. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Yes, it should have been opened in a new window, but it didn't. Anyways, so that's the details that you get, and of course, and now we only have one visitor, and you can see it was on an Android and from the Netherlands. And if there's more visitors, this can be very interesting. Pie charts with all the details, your visitors and the country, etc., with a small click to save image, and you'll get a high-res image of in a PNG format, so it's also transparent, of that pie chart. Referring domains, in this case, they're none, and there will never be if the URL is only going to be used by a QR code scanner. But of course, somebody could type in this URL in a web page as well, and they'll end up at the YouTube movie also. And then you'll have most likely a refer site, especially if the link is posted in a forum or wherever. So then you know where they're coming from which other web page. Okay, so I think this was 2 minutes. Of course, we're talking for 7 minutes, but basically setting it up is 2 minutes. Now, one last thing I want to show you. When you register for a new account and you make your first shortened URL or your first QR code campaign, and then you go back and you get some statistics. When you then go back to the URL manager, you'll notice that you get 5 credits. These credits are used to save the QR code as an EPS file. Now then, if you have an EPS file of the QR code, then you can blow them up as big as a building or on an A0 size poster. It's quality guaranteed for printers, and you'll need that as well. And the credits are about, I think, €1 per credit. But of course, if you're a marketing company or real estate or whatever, you're probably going to bill your customer for that €1 that they need for the QR code, so no problems there. If you click on the CSV export button, that means that all this information found down here is going to be exported so that you can read it into Excel. So, except for creating EPS files, the QR code and EPS files, everything is free, and you can be up and running within under 2 minutes. Okay, so I hope that this shines a light on 2OK, and you can see how easy it is. And basically, if you go back to the website, you'll notice that the basic website that we visited just earlier, this one, and it's the same as when you type in 2OK.nl, you'll end up on this page as well, except that I'm now logged out. You can use Remember Me, but if I log in again, okay, and we'll go here, you now notice this button, Show My Shortened URL Manager. If you do that, you'll stay on this page, but you get a quick overview of the URLs you've shortened or have used in your QR code campaigns. You can delete it, or you can simply jump into the manager, as we were just a few minutes ago. But you get a quick overview here. When was the last visit? And the last visit means when was the last time the QR code has been read. Okay, that's it. Nothing holding you back. Go to 2OK.nl, register now, and have fun and create some great QR code campaigns.